So guys, uh, we'll wait for a while. What did you like? First of all, can you please tell me, like, this is the first time I can see some of you are here. So I would like to know how many of you know chess. Can you please tell me how many of you? Okay, Agrim knows. Okay, good. Manan also knows it. That's fantastic. Okay. Ankit also joined it. Okay. Divanshu. Okay. Everybody, almost everyone knows it. Aryan, I know that Aryan already knows because he is a regular member. He always comes for the class and he always answers also. So today I'll be testing you also, guys. I'll be testing you how you are going to do the things which I'm going to ask you. Okay. I learned some tricks also from your regular classes. Oh, that's a good thing. Thank you. Thank you very much, Manan. And today also we are going to learn something new and something interesting. And I would like to say this thing, guys. So, oh, I had opened chess in new tab. Okay, that's good. So, guys, let's start with, I think, like some of more people might join us after some time. But right now we can start with our small things and then we will go further also. So guys, I just want to know how much you know about chess and then we will be looking at other things also. So before we go further with a little bit game and everything, I want to see whether you can solve very easy tactics. Okay, are you ready to solve some easy puzzles? I'll be asking you very easy puzzles and then we will see. Okay, we have some new members here. Divansh is also here. Jeet is also here. So guys, we'll be solving some easy puzzles and then I will come to know like whether you really know about chess or not. Okay. Do you want to solve some easy puzzles? After that, we will be going to the tricks and everything, all that part. Okay. So, okay, guys, you are ready. So I'll be sharing my screen now and I'll be asking you questions. Okay, so let me share my screen. So I think you are able to see me. Can you see me, guys? I'm here, somewhere here. I'm here, and this is the position. White to place there, guys. I will make myself a little bit bigger. So here you need to tell me a good move. Oh, you sent me an image. Okay, let me check your image. What did you send me? Oh, Merry Christmas. Oh, nice. You look cute. Thank you. Thank you very much. If I click on the answer, then I think people can also see it, right? Yeah, people can also. Guys, what are you looking at? Like, are you looking at me or here? Okay. You have given both. Okay. Yes, Vansh is here. New. Good, 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 guys. So, guys, we have started with some puzzles. I'll be asking you some good puzzles here, easy ones, and then we'll see. Okay, knight g7 is your answer, guys. Please don't write down so many times. If you write down 2 times or something, I will look at the answer. Okay, don't be in rush. So, Divyanshu and all, excellent, excellent. Knight g7 if you play, and you can see like the computer also say like correct, entered the strongest move here. Very good, guys. Whoever has solved this thing. And how to understand checkmate? How many of you know checkmate, guys? How many of you know checkmate? Tell me. Okay. Manan. Okay, cool. Vansh also knows. Oh, I think everybody knows about the checkmate. Well, cool. So checkmate means what? If somebody is new, I'll just tell you that checkmate means what? That you give a check to your opponent and the opponent doesn't have any kind of squares to move around and he cannot even capture the piece. Yeah, he cannot even capture the piece which is giving the check. And one more thing is there, nobody can come in between the checks. Okay. Samartha is also joining here. So guys, we have more number of people here today. I'm really happy and I hope that you will stick around here for 1 hour because if you just stay with me for some time, then you will definitely enjoy. Okay. So the next puzzle for you guys, are you ready to solve one puzzle? Okay, cool. We are going to solve one more puzzle here. This is the puzzle on the board. Okay, sorry, I missed it something. Okay, so here white to play. White to play. यस समर्थ, मैं हिंदी में बात करता हूँ बट हमारे क्लास जो है ज़्यादा करके इंग्लिश में है, तो आप अगर हिंदी में बोलना चाहो तो आप ज़रूर बोल सकते हो, कुछ भी लिख सकते हो, मुझे ज़रूर समझ में आता है। हिंदी, इंग्लिश और मराठी मुझे सब बहुत बढ़िया आती है। ठीक है, आप लिख सकते हो हिंदी में, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, क्योंकि हमारे क्लास में काफ़ी अलग-अलग तरह से मतलब रीजन से लोग आते हैं। That's why I prefer to talk in English, so that it will be easy for everyone to understand. Is that okay? If it's cool, just give me a thumbs up, guys. Give me a thumbs up if it's cool. Wow, you guys are cool. Yes, once I understood that you are on chess.com. Good, good. Good, good. Queen d4, okay.
Queen d4.
Divanshu has suggested queen d4 in this position. Queen c7 is also suggested. Move bishop, okay. Guys, you are suggesting me different moves, okay. And only one answer is there. Only one answer is there. All the answers are not going to be true. Only one answer is there because it is met in one. Okay. So I'll just tell you, I got multiple answers from you, but the move queen c7 is the only check by which you can checkmate your opponent in this case. Why? Because see, what is happening? This queen, this bishop is supporting the queen. Agree with me? Give me a thumbs up if you agree with me. Yeah. Okay. So this is then king is not having any squares to move around. Correct? Agree? Cool, you are agree. But the move which you were telling me earlier, like play queen d4. If you play this move, okay, let's suppose you play this move, then the king will be able to go to this square, correct? And one more thing is that the queen can come in between, and we don't want this thing. What I just before some time I was explaining that the checkmate is something where you give a check to your opponent, and your opponent will not be having any square to move around, correct? And he will not be able to capture also. That's why it is a checkmate. So guys, two more puzzles and then we will look at one game, because I want to show you some games today. I want to show you something interesting. Okay, two more puzzles for you and we'll be going straight to the game. Let's see what happens this time. White to play, guys, and it's a check and mate in one move. Merry Christmas. Yes, Samartha, Merry Christmas. Guys, two more. चलो बताओ जल्दी जल्दी क्या करोगे इस पोजीशन में, चेकमेट कैसे करोगे? रुक जी, एक आंसर आया है यहाँ पे। स्वागत करो पुष्प का, क्या बात है, स्वागत करो पुष्प का सभी लोग। Varnika is also saying Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, guys. Rook G8, yes, excellent, guys. Rook will come here with check, and here why it is a checkmate. Okay, this knight is supporting this rook. First of all, some of the guys, if you don't know about the rules of chess a little bit, you can definitely do this thing, that you can check out the classes which we have done. These are the Creative Corners Plus classes, and there I have taught all the, because we are in a series, we are taking so many series of plus classes, and in those plus classes we will be having special classes also. Now it is there in January also, we will be having special classes. But I want to tell you that if you want to enroll for the plus subscription for this Creative Corner, then definitely you can use my coupon code, that is Atul87, and you will get the discount for like 10% discount will be there for you. Okay, I'll just pin it here so that you will understand that thing. Okay, so rook g8, and now this knight is not able to capture the rook because there is a pin along this diagonal. Okay, so guys, one more last puzzle and we will be looking at a game today. Okay, so here white to play, very easy. Come on, give him a check and show me that how will you checkmate. Rook h7. Okay, Aryan is very quick, very quick. Cool. Anyone else, guys? Anyone else? Okay, Manan is also saying rook h7. Then Agreem is also saying Divanshu. Very good, guys. Amazing. You guys are doing good. And the game which we are going to see very soon is also going to follow. So let's look at the game now. Okay, so we'll be looking at a game. So guys, before we go further, some of you might know, might not know, but I will just tell you this thing, that on the chessboard all these pieces are there. Okay, ये सब के सब pieces है यहाँ पे, और हर एक को chess में कुछ ना कुछ नाम है. Like here, this elephant in normal language we call it rook in chess. Very good. This is ghoda, you can say the horse, but in chess it is called as the knight, knigst. Very good. This is the camel in normal language, but it is called as the bishop. Okay, this is the king, everybody calls him king, and this is the queen on the board, and same way. And these are all the foot soldiers, we call them pawns on the board, pawn. Okay, pawn. And okay, same way for black also. So how to understand, because I will be talking about the squares and piece name and everything. Okay, I'll be showing you the notation here, don't worry about it. So how to understand which square is which? Okay, files and ranks. So on the chessboard there are 8 files, A B C D E F G H. सबको इंग्लिश आता है? A B C D E F G H तो आता है? Yeah, okay, cool. सो ABCDEFGH, हमें चेस बोर्ड पे ना सिर्फ H तक ही पता रहना चाहिए, उसके आगे कुछ नहीं हुआ तो भी चलता है। फनी है ना? एंड 1 to 8 नंबर्स चाहिए, 1 to 8 नंबर्स, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8। सो ये जो हॉरिजॉन्टल होते हैं उनको बोलते हैं रैंक, और जो वर्टिकल लाइंस होते हैं उसको बोलते हैं फाइल्स। ओके, कूल, आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग? गिव मी अ थम्स अप गाइस if you are understanding this thing. Okay, cool. So here the square name, let's suppose I say like this is the E4 square. Why it is the E4 square? Because it is the combination of a file name and the rank. Okay, so it is the file E4 and this is the rank 4th. That's why if I place something on this square, it is written as E4. Can you see it here? Can you see it? Just look at it. Yeah, E4 will be written on that thing. Okay, so this is how you understand the squares, guys. And if somebody plays, let's suppose this move, then we call it E5 because E file is there and 5th rank is there. If the knight, it is written as N. If travels to this square, then it will be knight to F3, knight F3. Okay, so we'll be looking at this kind of a game today, and I'll be talking about, so you can, whenever you are getting any confusion or something like that, you can always look at the notation. Fair enough? Should I go with the game? Because I'm going to show you one very interesting game today, and I hope that you will enjoy this game. We'll be looking at the game slowly and gradually. We will not rush about anything, and I'll just tell you that we are going to checkmate black's king today. Okay, we are going to checkmate. So guys, look at this position from the white side and wait for the moment where we will be able to checkmate black's king. तो चले देखते हैं game. Are you ready to look at the game, guys? Okay, let's look at the game. So knight of 3. Okay, so black played knight to c6 square because he wants to control the center, also he wants to protect the pawn. Okay, so after this bishop c4 has been played by white. He is developing a piece. In the opening phase, it's very important to develop your pieces. Okay, in opening, remember these three things. These are like the, you can say the tricks also, or the tactic or something like that, the principles. In the opening phase, try to control these 4 squares as quickly as possible. And another thing is also there, that you should try to develop your pieces as quickly as possible. Okay, so Anchal is also here. Good to see you, Anchal. Be there with us because we have started with one game and we are going to learn something new today. Okay, how to attack. How many of you like to attack? Tell me, guys, tell me this thing. How many of you like to attack? Okay, Aryan likes, Agrim likes, Anchal also, right? Okay, Manan, okay, good. Jeet also likes to attack. So guys, today's game is a very attacking game, and it was played quite long back. It was played between Rugger and Gebhard. Their names are like this, and it was played in Dresden in 1915. So almost you can say 105 years ago this game was played, and we can look at the game just because those players wrote down the moves the way it is written here. Understanding? Okay, that's why you should write down the game. So one general knowledge question, guys. Where is Dresden? How many of you know about Dresden? In which country Dresden is there? Anybody knows Dresden? Dresden is a place where this game was played in 1915. चलो गूगल करो फिर. One task for you. I will be telling you. Don't worry. If even if the Google doesn't tell you, I will tell you. Okay. So we'll continue. Bishop c4. Dresden, guys. Dresden. Name is Dresden. This is the place name. Okay, Dresden. Okay, fine. So here bishop c4 is played. Black plays bishop c5. He also plays the same thing. So remember this thing. There are many tricks and tactics which will live every time happen on these two squares. Okay, very good. In Germany. Cool, cool. So yeah, so very good in this position. The f7 and f2 are the weak squares on this position because the king is the only piece on the board which is supporting it. Okay, guys, do you want to know something about which are the permanent weak squares on the chessboard? Do you want to know about this thing? I'll show you one simple thing. Okay, I'll be showing you something which will yeah, Rohit has also joined. Okay, guys. Okay, I'll show you which are the permanent weaknesses on the board and why they are weaknesses, and all the openings, all the moves usually revolve around it. So this is something which you will not get to know normally, but I'll show you. Okay, let me put the board and I will just remove the pawns here. Once I remove the pawns, then I think it will be good. I am setting up the position. Okay, guys, we'll be coming back to the game. So here, this is the game. Okay, Rohit, no problem. This is the board, and here, if you see, this rook is controlling everything on this file, right? So on the chessboard, when we start without the pawns or something like that, if you think, then there are certain squares which are not defended or which are not being attacked. Okay, so white doesn't have any support on e4 square. No white piece can support the e4 square from his side. Okay, and from black side the e5 square is like that, which cannot be supported by anyone. It is not being attacked. So these are the weak squares. So same way b4 and b5 are also the squares nobody is attacking or nobody is supporting. Can you see any of the piece which is attacking these squares which I have just highlighted? This square and this square, anybody is attacking this square? No, right? There are also another squares like this and these two squares are also not being supported or attacked by anyone. This rook is not attacking, this knight is not attacking, bishop is not attacking, queen, king, nobody is attacking. And also there is one, these two squares are considered as weak squares because they are controlled or supported by the pawn. Okay, so we'll come back to the game which we were looking at. Understood this thing? Okay, so we'll come back e4 e5. Usually the tactics will happen on that thing. So tactics, how to understand the tactics is like CCT technique, guys. Okay, check, capture and threat. You should always pay attention to those things. Guys, are you there? Please give me a thumbs up if you are there, or is there any lag? Okay, cool, you're there. I was thinking like chat में कुछ ना कुछ लिखते रहो so that I will understand that everything is going cool. Okay, keep it lively. शांत मत बैठना बहुत. Okay. Bishop c5. Now white played c3. Now after c3, what is happening? That white wants to play d4 in this position. Okay, so that's why he played it. Knight of 6 was played and he plays d4. Once you play d4 move in this kind of opening phase, then what happens is like you attack in the center of the board. You control the center with two pawns. Okay, so black here played e into d4, then c into d4 was played, and after this black gave this check bishop b4. Oh, your favorite line, Rohit's favorite line is being played. It is called as, which is this opening? Come on, Rohit, tell me which is this opening. If it's your favorite, it's called as the Geico piano, right? I hope you know this. Yeah. Okay, cool. So bishop b4 check was given, and here white decided to play knight c3. Okay. Yeah. Geico piano. And knight c3, and then black castled. Okay. Here, as I was telling you earlier, okay, as I was telling you earlier, that in the game, you should not like play this kind of moves. Like you should control the center. That's what I was telling you. But if you don't control the center, then it will be very difficult position for you. So here black has not controlled any of the center, means the pawns are very free to come here in the center of the board. Agree with me? Come on guys, tell me if you agree with me. Yeah. Okay, cool. So here what should black should have done is like black should have played d6 or d5 so that he can send like protect in the center, or he had the chance to play. Okay, he had the chance to play this move, that is okay, I will keep myself a little bit away here. He had the chance to play knight e4 move also. This is also a possibility, because here after this move we might castle and black can play this, and then he needs to play d5, because at any cost he needs to put some piece in the center of the board. So guys, I'll be showing you two games in the same opening today, and I'll try to express, or like it can teach you some kind of a tricks, you can say, which will be very useful for you when you are playing the game. Okay, so one of the thing which we are going to learn, we'll see it in the end what we learned. So black played castle in this position, and as he is not controlling the center, white simply played d5, because he wants to take more control in the center and he wants to push the pawn. So this is the one of the important tricks, you can say. You should remember that whenever you get the chance, grab the center. Okay, will you do that thing? Give me a thumbs up if you are going to do that thing. Whenever you get the chance, you should grab the center. So the d5 was played. Black played knight e7. Now which move can you play in this position so that you can get more control in the center? Please tell me, which move will you play? I am waiting for your answer, guys. What will you play from white side? Queen to d4. Okay, Manan, possible. Exactly, it is possible. Is there any pawn push or something like that which you can play, guys? Is there any posh push? E5, very good, Rohit. That's exactly what I wanted to get from you guys. E5. So slowly and gradually, what white is doing, he is pushing his pawns, correct? And by pushing his pawn, he is pushing his opponent's pieces from the center, like they are going away from the center. So that is something good for us. Like center is ours, yes. So guys, remember this thing, okay? When you have the center, if you are attacking, let's suppose you are attacking and people are also around you or something like that, but if you manage to go into the center of the board, it can be dangerous also, it can be good also. But if you have good backup, then it will be good for you. Let's suppose you are attacking someone, okay, and you are in the center and people are around you, so you can hit any one of them, right? You are free to hit, and if you are strong, then you can hit anywhere. So that's what center is very important. In football also, the players who have more control in the center, usually they can pass on the ball anywhere they want, correct? Yes or no? Yeah. So that's why you should try to control the center on chessboard also. So here e5 is being played. So this knight needs to move somewhere. So he plays knight to e4 square. We still cannot capture here, right? Can we capture here? No, right? Why can't we capture here? Why can't we capture here? Because is there any reason? The guys who have attended the previous classes, they will definitely understand. King, the not the king, but the knight is pinned in this position, right? There will be a check, and we cannot play this thing. So that's why, guys, I would like to tell you that if you want to learn all these important things, then you can definitely join our classes, because our classes, the schedule is already done for the month of January. Okay, in month of January we will be having plenty of classes. Almost we have increased. Last time Aryan was telling me that there are very less classes in the chess section, but now we have like increased. Now there will be 13 classes in the month of January. Isn't it good? It is good news, right? Yeah. Next class is on Monday, in the first Monday. When is the Monday? Can you please check out? Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. All 3 days we will be having. Every week we will be having class at 5 o'clock, guys. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 5 o'clock. Then you can renew it, Manan. You can use my coupon code Atul87. You will get 10% discount also. Okay, you can do it. Try to do it, because you will definitely learn a lot. It is not only my sessions. You can look at any other sessions also. It will be useful for you. Okay, so coming back to the game. Okay, coming back to the game. 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock. The timing is 5 o'clock on all days. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 5 to 6. 5 to 6. And in that, for Tuesday's classes, you don't need subscription, but for Monday and Wednesday, you need subscription. Monday and Wednesday are plus classes, and Tuesday classes are special classes. Okay. So I like, because on Monday and Wednesday also we will be learning something interesting. So I feel like you should subscribe. Even if you don't want to subscribe or anything, guys, it is up to you. But I will say, like, if you subscribe, then you will learn a lot. Okay. So we'll continue here. The queen is played on c2 square. The knight on e4 is being attacked. So he captures the knight here. B takes c3. And now you can see the bishop is being attacked. Bishop goes to c5 square. And now here in this position, you can see, okay, you can see that black is not having that many defenders in this position, because his only king is there and the 3 pawns are there. But white spaces are aiming towards white's king, black's king here. 1, 2, the knight is also ready to jump. The bishop can always come here, or it is also doing a great job. Only thing is that the pawn should be pushed forward, like d6 or something should be played in this position, and white will be having great position. So it's like white players wants to checkmate black's king, and in such situation, I always tell my students and everyone that bring all your toys to the party, or bring all your friends for the party. So when you are attacking, it's kind of a party for you, and you cannot really enjoy the party without friends, right? If you have friends, then only you will enjoy the party. So on the chessboard, all these pieces whichever we have are our friends, right? So we should call each and every one of our pieces towards the side wherever we are going to attack. So this is also second important thing which you should remember. This is kind of a trick, that is bring all the toys to the party, or bring all the, or call all the friends for the party. Will you remember this thing? Can you please write down this thing in the chat so that I'll know that you will remember about this thing? Come on, write it down. I'll be waiting for you. Okay. So here white decided to play knight g5, attacking the pawn on h7, and there is a checkmate threat is there. Queen takes h7 is a check and mate because knight is supporting this thing. Bring all your toys to the party. Very good, Manan. Very good. So here queen is attacking. Cool, cool. Rohit and Aryan, you all are smart. Knight g5 is played. Now black needs to save this checkmate. Okay, Jeet also returned. Thank you, thank you. So he needs to prevent the checkmate, right? So that's why black played knight g6, blocking the path of the queen. Okay. So now white thought, okay, this knight is the one who is obstructing everything, and I should dislodge this. So this is called as the removing the guard, guys. The knight is the guarding piece here. Agree? Do you agree with me? The knight is the guarding piece, so it is called as the removing the guard. You want to remove the guard. If the guard is not there, if this piece is not there, then there will be a checkmate. So for that reason, how will you attack this knight so that it will go away? Any trick, guys? Any trick in your mind? h4, very good. We will play h4 with the idea of playing h5, and if the knight moves, then we will be capturing on h7 with the queen and the bishop also supported here, and it will be checkmate. So black played h6. He thought like, okay, I should also do something in this position and I should attack the knight, which is very dangerous. But white was very clever. Okay, white was very clever in this position, and he said like, okay, I'm not going to go anywhere, I'm just going to be there. And he played a very nice move, that is d6, because now by playing d6 move, what he has done, he brought a life, you can say, for this bishop. Until now, because of the pawn on d5, it was not moving anywhere, but once the pawn moves up forward, the range of this bishop increases. Okay, this is another thing which I would like to tell you, that which piece belongs to which. Okay, whenever it is possible, try to open up your bishop's diagonal. Okay, and whenever it is possible for you, if the rook is there on the board, then try to open a file for the rook. And if you have a knight, try to maintain the knight or put your knight towards the center of the board. If you cannot really put it in the center exactly, but at least towards the center, it should be developed. Will you remember this thing? This is also very, very important. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, d6 is played here, and now the pawn on f7 is a pin. The pawn cannot go anywhere. So if white in this position captures h into g5, we have the choice that we can always capture which piece can you capture? Can you please tell me? Come on, guys, tell me which piece can you capture. I'll drink a little bit water until you tell me, because I think like you guys needs to think. Very good. The knight can be captured in this position. h4 to g5. Yes, pawn can also be captured, but I was talking about this. Both the things can be captured, and knight can also be captured. This is something which many people miss. Everybody looks at h into g5, right? Because it's very easy, straightforward. But many people miss queen into g6 because they will like, okay, the pawn is supporting the knight, and how can I even capture the knight here in this position? But you can definitely do it, because here queen into g6 is perfectly possible, because the pawn cannot move, because there is a pin along the diagonal. This is, we call it a2 to g8 diagonal, because this is a2 square and this is g8 square. समझ में आ रहा है दोस्तों? कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा तो मुझे पूछो. अगर आपको कभी लगता है कि मैंने हिंदी में बात करना चाहिए तो मुझे बोलो कि सर आप हिंदी में समझाइए, तो मैं हिंदी में भी समझा दूंगा आपको. ओके, नो इश्यूज गाइस. ओके, नो इश्यूज. ओ यू मिस्ड इट. सो आई वाज सेइंग कि पॉन f7 पे जो है वो पिन है, बिकॉज वहां पे बिशप है c4 पे, तो वो सबको यहाँ पे ये पॉन को पिन कर रहा है, तो पॉन मूव नहीं हो सकता है, इसलिए क्वीन से नाइट को कैप्चर कर सकते हैं हम. करेक्ट? समझ में आ रहा है? क्वीन टेक्स g6 कैन बी प्लेड. ठीक है, सो दैट इज द समथिंग विच वी कैन प्ले इन दिस पोजिशन. सो ओके, व्हाइट कैन ऑलवेज कैप्चर देयर. सो ही थॉट लाइक, ओके, क्वीन तो हमेशा ही नाइट को कैप्चर कर सकता है, तो मैं एक मूव खेल सकता हूं ऐसी जो उससे भी ज्यादा अच्छी हो. तो उससे भी ज्यादा अच्छी मूव थी h टेक्स g5. क्या हो रहा है एच टेक G5 से कि अगर नाइट इसी पोजीशन में मूव होता है, लेट्स सपोज नाइट ने पॉन मार दिया यहाँ पे, तो क्या होगा, हमारा एच टेक G5 के बाद ये रुक जो है पूरा खुल गया इस पट्टी में, राइट? On this file it is opened up. So what will you play in this case? Queen h7. Very good. The queen will land on the h7 square and it will be a check and mate position for white. So that is something he cannot do. So the knight cannot move in this position, correct? So he played rook e8, and after rook e8 he just captured the pawn on g5, sorry, g6. The knight on g6 was captured. Again the pawn cannot capture the queen because bishop is pinning everything on this diagonal, correct? So here, okay, final 2-3 moves were played. Rook into e5 check, the king moved to f1 square. White doesn't need to worry about anything because look at these pieces on the queen side. This is another thing which I want to tell you, that why to develop the pieces as quickly as possible in the game, okay? And now here in this position, he just resigned because the thing is that if you, let's suppose you play this move, then white will play this, and queen h8 is a check and mate. So once this position was going to happen, he decided to checkmate, okay? So what did you learn? What are the tricks which you learned from this game? Are develop your pieces as quickly as possible, otherwise you just need to sit tight and see that your king is getting checkmated, like the queen on d8, the bishop on c8, the rook on a8. These were just the spectators in the game, correct? Agree guys? आपको क्या लगता है, वो स्पेक्टेटर्स थे या कुछ काम भी कर रहे थे वो? मतलब पूरा गेम चल रहा था, सब कुछ चल रहा था, and they were just sitting at a different place on the bench or something, and they were just looking what is happening in the game. So is this the way you play? आप अगर कभी क्रिकेट खेलने जाते हो तो सब जन मिलके खेलते हो ना, या आप बाहर बैठते हो? बताओ मुझे, आप बाहर बैठते हो क्या? नहीं बैठते हो ना? मतलब दर्शक होते हैं, मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि दर्शक नहीं होते दर्शक होते हैं, बट the thing is that it will be more fun if you participate in the game, correct? So in order to do that, participate in the game, participation is very important. It is a teamwork, definitely Manu, you are right about this thing. This is a teamwork and you should bring it, especially on chessboard. The king is very very important and we should always try to safeguard the king, okay? You should always try to protect the king. So this is the reason why he resigned. I hope that you understood. It was not that much difficult game, but you understood. And one more thing I would like to tell you, like whenever it is possible for you, open up your pieces, right? The bishop he opened up, the rook opened up, the queen was, so सब pieces को कैसे खेलने के लिए जगह चाहिए, बराबर? So did you understand this thing? Because I am going to show you something more also. Do you want to see one more game, guys? One more game? So let's look at one more game in the same opening, okay? This time the theme is like, okay, this position only, but I will be showing you one more game from this position onwards. I will show you that you should not be greedy in the game, okay? Especially in the initial phase of the game, you should not be greedy. Sometimes what happens, your opponent will give you some material or something, and if you try to grab that material, मतलब लालची नहीं बनना है. आपने सुना ही होगा मतलब बुक्स में वगैरह ये वो कि लालची नहीं होना चाहिए आदमी ने बहुत ज्यादा, मतलब जरूरत से ज्यादा खाना भी ठीक नहीं है ना. कितने लोगों को यहाँ पे गुलाब जामुन वगैरह ये वो स्वीट्स पसंद है, बताओ मुझे, कितने लोगों को पसंद है? ओके, मनन को पसंद है, रोहित को पसंद है, सबको पसंद है. पर आपको अगर सिर्फ बोला जाए कि गुलाब जामुन या स्वीट से खाओ पूरा दिन, तो अच्छा रहेगा क्या आपके पेट के लिए? मतलब आपको पसंद है, आपके पेट के लिए नहीं अच्छा रहेगा, राइट? सो ऑन द चेस बोर्ड ऑल्सो समटाइम्स इट इज नेसेसरी टू कैप्चर द मटेरियल. नो प्रॉब्लम इन कैप्चरिंग द मटेरियल, बट बहुत ज्यादा, हद से ज्यादा जो आप पचा नहीं सकते हो उतना नहीं खाना चाहिए, राइट? सो दैट्स व्हाट ब्लैक डिड नॉट अंडरस्टैंड इन दिस गेम. He kept on grabbing material after material, and then because of that he neglected everything and he got checkmated. उसने उसके किंग की तरफ ध्यान नहीं दिया और checkmate हो गया. तो दोस्तों एक चीज है, like on the chessboard you should not be greedy. Until one point it is okay. Yeah, our prepare मतलब क्या है, like another thing is like you should not play with the same piece again and again and all those things. So we'll be looking at certain things in this game. So these are the tricks you can say about this game, and I hope that you will enjoy and you will apply these things when you will be playing your game. Okay? So should I continue with the game, guys? If you are ready? Yes. Okay. So here after knight c3, black decided to capture the pawn on e4, which is fine. Like एक pawn खाया वहां तक ठीक है, ठीक है, वहां तक ठीक है, नो प्रॉब्लम हियर. सो नाउ व्हाइट कैसल, बिकॉज ही थॉट लाइक ओके अपोनेंट का किंग सेंटर में है, सो आई शुड ब्रिंग माय रूक इन द गेम एज क्विकली एज पॉसिबल. So black should have played something like bishop takes c3. He needs to capture it here, and then he should play d5. This is what I already talked about, correct? Give me a thumbs up if you remember that I talked about this thing, right? Yeah. So the thing is that black did not stop like this, okay? Another thing is that he captured the knight on c3 with the knight. But I have a question for you. I have a question for you. What if he captures the pawn with the knight? What is wrong with this move? Black will be getting two pieces, two pawns in this position. Why you should not capture like this? Can you please tell me? Queen b3 is one of the case. Okay, fine. Anything else? Anything else? डबल अटैक करो गाइस. एक तीर में दो निशान, एक तीर में दो निशान खेलने हमें. क्वीन कुड बी चेक्ड. क्या खेलोगे मनन? मूव बताओ, मूव मूव बताओ दोस्त. क्वीन e1, वेरी गुड वेरी गुड. एक तीर में दो निशान हम यहाँ पे कर रहे हैं. क्वीन e1 खेलने के बाद हम यहाँ पे चेक भी दे रहे हैं और हम यहाँ पे नाइट पे अटैक भी कर रहे हैं. सो क्वीन is giving a check as well as attacking the knight. Black needs to safeguard his king, and once he'll do it, like maybe he'll play queen e7 or knight e7, whatever he plays, we'll just capture the knight here. And white के पास कितने पीस हो जाएंगे? एक दो तीन चार पांच छह पीसेस, एंड ब्लैक विल बी हैविंग 1 2 3 4 5 पीसेस, राइट? सो पांच और छह में किसके पास ज्यादा है? मतलब व्हाइट के पास ज्यादा है. एक पीस उसके पास ज्यादा रहेगा, और पीस की वैल्यू बहुत रहती है ज्यादा. मतलब even if black is having two pawns in the position, the piece is much more stronger than the two pawns, correct? So we should not play like that. Okay, black थोड़ा सा ज्यादा लालची था. उसने क्या सोचा कि मैं इस पोजीशन में नाइट से नाइट मारूंगा तो ये पॉन से नाइट मार देगा, फिर मैं बिशप टेप पॉन भी मार दूंगा, और इस पोजीशन में मैं उसके रुक के ऊपर अटैक कर रहा हूं. अगर रुक नहीं मूव होता है तो मैं उसको भी मार दूंगा. अगर रुक मूव होता है तो नेक्स्ट मूव ही विल जस्ट कैसल. ओके, दैट इज हिज आइडिया इन दिस पोजीशन. But white player was very clever. Okay, white player was very clever. He said like, okay, you want to capture my rook, no problem, you capture it, but I will go after your king. So that's why here in this position he played queen to b3 square. He's attacking the bishop here as well as he's attacking the pawn here, and black is in dilemma like what to do in this position, whether he should support the bishop, or he should castle, or he should capture the rook on a1, which is free of cost. Finally, in this position, he decided to capture the rook, which is a very bad idea. Okay, which is a very bad idea. He should have played something like d5 in this position, and if white plays bishop into d5, then maybe he can castle. Okay, here white cannot capture on c3 because queen into d5 will be played, and the position will be much more better for black because he has one extra pawn in the position. Okay, so I don't want to go into complete details because black is safe in this position, so he should safeguard his king. Okay, but ऐसा नहीं हुआ गेम में. It did not happen. What he played in this position is like he captured the rook here in this position. Now white played bishop g5. Okay, sorry. First bishop into f7 check. If king e7 is played, then what will you play? Please tell me. You can give a check. Which move? Yes, very good. We can play bishop g5 check here in this position, and once you play this move, the king needs to move somewhere, and we will capture the queen here. Correct? So क्वीन मर जाएगा तो ये तो मूव अच्छी नहीं है. दैट्स व्हाई इन दिस केस ब्लैक डिसाइडेड टू प्ले किंग f8. बट व्हाइट वाज वेरी स्टबॉर्न. ही अंडरस्टूड दैट द पीस की जो वैल्यू होती है वो बहुत बड़ी बड़ी होती है, एंड मोर इट इज एक्टिव, मोर इट इज बेटर फॉर यू. ओके, सो दैट्स व्हाई व्हाइट ने लगातार अपने पीसेस एक्टिव करते रहे. सो व्हाइट प्लेड बिशप g5 यहाँ पे, सो दैट ही कैन अटैक द क्वीन. ओके, ही इज अटैकिंग द क्वीन. सो क्वीन के पास तो जगह नहीं है यहाँ पे. और बिशप h5, रोहित को बिशप h5 खेलना है बोल रहे. ओके रोहित, यू कैन गो फॉर बिशप h5, बट इफ यू प्ले बिशप h5 then what is your threat here? Like, okay, you can play bishop h5, but there is not any big threat. Like, okay, I understand queen f7 checkmate करना है आपको, but I can just defend the position with g6 also. It is one of the moves which I can play, or I can just play d5 so that the queen's full diagonal will be blocked, and it will not be that much useful for you. So before he plays anything, we should bring our pieces as quickly as possible in the game. So that's why bishop g5 was played by white. And here The queen is not having any squares, so he plays knight e7. And after knight e7, okay, after knight e7, white brings another piece in the game by playing knight e5. अभी knight e5 आ गया, white का threat था, bishop यहाँ पे खेल के queen f7 checkmate करना है उसको. Rook e1 is also, yes, rook e1 is also a possibility in this position. Definitely it was also a possibility which you can play after this. I don't think like black can save his queen because bishop और rook दोनों e7 के ऊपर अटैक कर रहे हैं, correct? And it will be very difficult for black here in this position to play. So bishop into e7 is going to happen. Again became spectators, yes. Again they are becoming spectators, guys, and this is not something which we want in the position. So here, Aryan, are you there? Aryan, Manan, Rohit, are you there, guys? Yeah, okay, cool. Aryan chala gaya shayad se, but it's okay, no problem. So bishop g5, and after bishop g5, okay, kahan gaya? Knight e7. Never ever. Oh, Aryan is there. I thought you were gone. So he played knight e5, bringing the knight in the center with the idea of bishop g6, and ये करना है उसको. तो black ने सोचा और एक pawn खाते हैं हम. वो खाते जा रहा है pawn. मतलब he is not thinking about anything. The bishop took one pawn, second pawn. He took the rook also. Now he is taking another pawn also. He is not caring anything like what is his opponent doing in this position. Okay, what is he doing in this position? He just keep on playing and playing and capturing the material. That is not you should do. Okay, so bishop g6, very good, Rohit, because now queen f7 is the threat. ये checkmate करने का threat है. यहाँ पे अगर black और greedy बनता है और black ने अगर ये खा लिया यहाँ पे, तो what will you play? Will you checkmate your opponent? Come on, tell me. Which move will you play? Queen f7. Very good. We will be playing queen to f7 check, and it's a check and mate. So black आखिरी में थोड़ा बहुत सोचा उसने कि लगा कि ठीक है यहाँ पे checkmate हो रहा है. I will just save the checkmate by playing d5. Once he plays d5 in the position, white decided to play queen f3 check. And again, if the king moves to g8 square, हम यहाँ पे queen f7 खेलेंगे और checkmate हो जाएगा. Correct? So we will be getting checkmate in that position. So he is not able to do anything like that. So in this position, black decided to play bishop f5. उसने अगर knight f5 खेला तो उसका queen free में मर जाएगा दोस्तों. ठीक है? So that is not a possibility for him. So bishop f5 was played. He captured the bishop. He captured it. Another knight. वो bishop सारा कुछ capture कर रहा है. But white is not concerned about the whole material. He is just concerned about his opponent's king, because opponent's king is completely exposed. So here, finally he played bishop to e6, and it's a check. So black decided to play bishop f6 and bishop into f6, g into f6 मारने के बाद queen f6 के बाद गेम खत्म हो गया. Queen f7 checkmate हो गया. तो see guys, the thing is that if you grab so much of material, if you become very greedy in your game, then if you don't follow the principles, if you don't safeguard your king, then you might get checkmate the way black got checkmated. So this is also one of the important tricks you can understand, that always try to develop your pieces, especially in the opening phase. Will you remember this thing? Will you remember? Okay, cool. So हम अभी और कुछ tricks देखेंगे, but those tricks will be very easy. Okay, those tricks will be easy, not a little bit difficult like this. Black was just firing sniper bishop. Yes, kind of puzzles only, but I will ask you puzzles from the games. Okay, I'll be showing you some games, very small little 5-6 moves games, and I'll be asking you questions in that. So should we do it? Okay, I will do that thing. E4, okay, E5, D4, and okay, we'll be looking at this game from black side, so I'll flip the board for you. And after D4, E into D4 was played, queen into D4, and now black played knight C6. अब ये knight क्या कर रहा है मुझे बताओ? What is this knight doing in this position? Knight is attacking something in this, attacking the queen. Yes, exactly. So queen in this position was moved to e3 square. Okay, the knight jumped to f6 square, and once the knight jumped to f6 square, then he played bishop c4. The knight came to e5 square, attacking the bishop. Bishop went to this square, and now he gave a check, bishop b4 check, and c3 was played. And now here in this position, black played bishop to c5. So now first question for you. Okay, in this position, can white capture the bishop on c5 which is not having any support? Is there any trick in the position? Can he capture it? Let me know, guys. Can he capture it? No. Why? Tell me why. Knight d3. Very good. The knight will jump on d3 square, and if you capture here, the knight will jump on d3 square, and it will be a knight 4. Okay, not that diagonal. This is the L shape, you can say, like this. The knight is traveling, and the queen as well as the king both will be attacked at the same time. Correct? Both will be attacked at the same time, and then black will win the game. So guys, how many of you are there? Please give me a thumbs up or just tell me. Okay, Aryan is there, Rohit is there, cool, Manan is there. So we have 3 people here. Okay, cool, cool. But we have more number of thumbs up. That's a little bit funny. That's a little bit funny. So ठीक है. तो knight d3 करके check बेटा. तो white understood this thing. Okay. Yeah, white understood this thing. So he played queen g3. He did not go for it. If you don't end the meeting, I can be here forever. Wow. खाना वाना भी खाना रहता है ना, या नहीं खाओगे खाना वगैरह? मम्मी लाके देगी वहां पे लैपटॉप के सामने. ओके. या मुझे मुझे पता है. Moms are like that. They always take care. They will not let you just be there without eating. So देखो, इस पोजीशन में मुझे एक बढ़िया मूव बताओ ब्लैक के साइड से. Let's see how many of you get this move, because we only 3 are here, so it's like a very special class for you. Only for 3 of the class is going on. Sometimes we take class only for Aryan also, right? 20 people are here, really? Priyansh. Oh, nice. Priyansh is also here. I can see. Okay. Knight h5. नहीं. Trick है guys. The trick is there. The trick is there in this position. Knight fork का trick है. अभी थोड़ी देर पहले knight fork देखा हमने. Knight fork का trick है इस position में. But direct नहीं है. हमें वो trick game पे लाना है. Knight fork मतलब क्या? एक knight से हम 2 या ज्यादा pieces के ऊपर attack कर सकते हैं. देखो. In this position, the knight was attacking the queen. It was attacking this pawn. It was attacking the bishop. It was attacking the pawn, and it was also attacking the queen on c5. This is called as the knight fork. When you attack 2 or more pieces in your opponent's camp, it is called as the knight fork. Do you know this thing? I hope you know this thing, right? So yeah, very good. So bishop into f2. Well, very good, very good. If you capture here, then that is happening. So queen g3 ke baad bishop into f2 should be played, and after you capture bishop takes f2, here it is a check. So if he captures with the king, what will you play? If he captures with the king, come on, tell me a good move. Knight e4. Very good. We will play knight captures e4, and once we capture knight captures e4, we will be attacking here both the pieces at the same time, and it will be a winning position for black, because the king needs to move somewhere, and then we can capture the queen here, and we will be queen up in this position. Correct? We'll be queen up in this position. So here he did not play like that. Okay, what happens if queen captures here? Is there any position which you should know? Knight d3. Very good, Rohit. Exactly. Knight d3 should be played, and if the king moves anywhere, then knight into f2 will be played, and black will be the one who will be having extra queen. So guys, we looked at this interesting thing, that the knight fork is coming and something like that. Correct? This is an important trick which you should always remember. So now we will be looking at something which is also very interesting. Okay, so let me go back to the starting position. E4, e5, d4 might be played. This time it is a little bit different. E into d4, queen into d4, knight c6. The queen is also being attacked, so queen moves back. We'll move the knight. Okay, the reason I am showing you the same little bit same moves here, because I want to change it at some point, and I want to explain that there can be many possibilities in the position. ऐसा नहीं है कि सब कुछ एक जैसा ही होगा. There will be something different. So knight c3 is played, and it is no, I don't watch like that. I don't watch anything. I My level is much more stronger, guys. I'm an international player. I don't need to watch the such things. I teach people. Okay. So knight is played on c3 square. World Chess Federation. Yes, I play in international tournaments, and that's what is that. Oh, nice, nice. This is a famous thing, guys. This is the famous thing. Knight fork is something which is very common. It is not something new. But the previous game which we looked at, it was a unique game, right? That was a different game. Okay, guys, let's look at the position a little bit further also now. Knight c3, and we can play something in this position, that is bishop e7, not king, bishop e7. And white played bishop d2 and then d5. Here also we are looking at the game in a very different way. Okay, I just want to come at one position. That's why I will go a little bit faster here. Castling was done, and then he captured the d5 pawn and then knight into d5. Okay, so here in this position, knight captures a2 was happened. He gave a check. The king has only one square, and then queen captured on d5. Okay, this is our main position on the board. Okay, here this is our main piece. So here black played knight takes a2, right? Who is supporting this piece? Means the knight on a2, the queen is supporting, correct? So this is the defender in the position. So can you find out a way in which you can win the knight on a2? One more thing is also there, guys, that the knight cannot really come back very easily. Like this square is there for the knight, but bishop is always there to capture, and bishop captures means the bishop cannot capture here, because if you capture there, then the pin is there, means it's already a pin. Bishop cannot really move in this position. Okay, so here in order to, like, the contact between the queen and the knight, you need to break it. So how will you break it? Which move will you play so that the contact will be broken? b3, very good. We should play b3 in this position so the contact will be broken, and then knight will come to b4 square most probably. And now in this position, white played one amazing move. Okay, I'll just flip the board for you. And white played one amazing move here. Oh, Rushikesh is also here. Good to see you, Rushikesh. So knight is also here. So what we should be playing in this position? Please tell me. A very shocking move, or you can say a tactical move, a gambit, a sacrifice. Which is the most important piece on the board? Can you please tell me? Which is the most important piece on the board? Queen. Yeah. So in this position, white decided to sacrifice his queen. And how he is going to do that thing? Yeah, powerful piece is queen. King is the most. Yeah, queen d4. No. Queen d4 matlab you are not. Okay, yes, Rohit, queen e7. But what is really happening if you capture here? So that's what I wanted to show you guys. This is another trick in the position, that removing the guard technique. Okay, here everything is supported by everyone. Okay, means A is connected to B is connected to C. So if all three are connected to each other, if you break something near B is broken, then A and C will be hanging in the air, right? So here this knight is supported by bishop. Okay, this bishop is there, that's why the king is safe. But this queen is not having any support, but the knight is supporting it. And this bishop is attacking here, but the bishop cannot move because the rook on a d1 is hanging. This queen is there, which is supporting the bishop. Okay, everything is connected to each other. So the main thing is that the bishop on e7, if it's not there, then the game will change. So that's what happened in this case. He captured the bishop on e7 with the queen. This is a very bold move, you can say. He captured the bishop here, and after king takes e7, he played bishop b4 check. Why did he play this move, bishop b4 check? Can you please tell me? Why is he playing this move? To capture the queen. Yes, exactly. He wants to capture the queen in this case. That's why he played this move. And after he moves king anywhere in this position, we can just capture the queen. And look at the position. How many pieces white is having? Just let me know how many pieces white is having. White is having 1 2 3 4 5 pieces are there. Count karo ठीक से 1 2 3 4 5. We don't consider the king as a piece. Okay, 5 pieces. Black is having 1 2 3 3 only. So white has 2 extra pieces just because he sacrificed the queen. So this is also a trick which you can remember, that removing the guard. मतलब जो भी guard कर रहा है वहां से उसको निकाल दो, and then the goal post will be open. Like it's like the defenders are there in front of the goal post. If you manage to get rid of the defender, then it will be very easy for you to score a goal, isn't it? Score a goal means on the chessboard, it is like to achieve your aim. It might be related to you will win a pawn, you might win a pawn or a piece or a queen, or you might even able to get a checkmate on the board. So all these things, yeah, on the checkboard, yes, to checkmate also. Yes, Manan, that's what I wanted to tell you. So if you want to go through all these things, then you should remember there will be some kind of attackers on the board, there will be some kind of defenders on the board, and if you want to be successful, then your attack should be better, right? How will you be successful in attack? You can be successful only when your attacking pieces are playing in the game, and if your opponent's defending pieces are not playing, means your attackers should play, sorry, your attackers should play and your defenders, your opponent defenders should not be played. Okay, so we will be learning, just to let you know, in January month we'll be learning some important things related to attack. We'll be having sessions in plus class, also we'll be having sessions related to how to build up the attack and everything. And okay, in special class also we will be having. So guys, we have very less time here. I'll be just coming back to the screen and we will talk a little bit, and then we will end the class. But I would like to tell you something, that I'd like to show you something. Okay, so let me show you something. So this is creative. I'll just make myself a little bit smaller. Let me yeah, this is fine. I can be in corner. So in creative, can you see my screen, guys? I hope you can see it, right? Yeah. So in creative corner, there are many different things which you can do. In beyond the chess, like school syllabus, chess is there. Obviously, I will be teaching you chess. Apart from that, financial literacy, coding, navigation, Vedic maths, all these things are there. Then artistic corner is there, where you can learn doodling. Then entertainment corner is there. Then music, magic tricks are there. Suhani Shah, you know, she is teaching magic there. And music is also taught by, I think, Batra sir. So orators corner is there, how to speak, and all these important skills will be developed if you join creative corner, right? So one more thing is there, like what is the cost of like joining the creative corner. So for the first 1 month it is just 3,000 rupees for all the things, and 6,000. And one more thing is there, if you use my coupon code which I have written already up, Atul 87, then in that case your 10% will be reduced. In this case, you just need to put the coupon code here, Atul 87, and proceed to pay. You will be like 10% will be reduced in that case. Okay, so you can use that thing. The more the number of months you go, the less will be the cost. So try to be like that. And okay, in iconic corner subscription, creative corner is complimentary. Okay, one more thing is also there, that on creative corner you can submit your video assignments, which will be there. And in plus classes, in special classes, I will be giving you assignment. Last time also I gave some assignment. Have you done it, anybody? Aryan, you said like you will be doing the assignment. Did you do it? I did not. Oh, Aryan, you did not. Okay. Okay, try to do it once again. I lost the link. Oh, really? You lost the link? Okay, in our next class, something like, I will definitely do it. But then you will get a chance to be there on Creative Corners YouTube channel. Okay, yeah, you will be get a chance there to be there on Creative Corners. So guys, just remember this thing, that this is the month where 30 till 31st there will be many special classes which will be happening in Creative Corners December Carnival, you can say, and you can definitely be the part of it. So guys, we will definitely look at all those things, and we'll enjoy. I hope you will join. You will join the plus classes also. Use my coupon code and be the part of this beautiful journey with us. So once again, I would like to tell you this thing. I wish you a Merry Christmas to all of you. Thanks for joining me there today. It was a special class, and we will be coming back with our plus classes and everything on Monday of January. So new year will start on Monday for us. Okay, See you then, guys. At that time, don't forget to subscribe to the Creative Corners. Okay. See you then. Bye bye. Take care. Oh, you want assignment? Okay. Last time I gave one assignment. Manan, you can do the assignment. This thing that I asked to do an assignment for everyone. Like, if you know any chess piece, okay. If you know any chess piece, then make a video of what you call it in normal language and what do you call in chess language. And you can even show you. You can even show the chessboard and you can tell what are the key, like what are the squares, how do you name those squares and how to set up the board. So if you can